Sensitivity is intelligence. With grace and skill, you have abundance. Welcome to the Psychic Hour Reading Show. Host Kelly Brickle is a psychic medium, numerologist, healer, and teacher. Her passions are learning about the soul and energy. Whether through spirit, emotion, or vibrational numbers, there is always a pathway of information waiting to help. Now, here is your host of the Psychic Hour Reading Show, Kelly Brickle.
Oh, here I am. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Thank you for coming today. Always working on just juggling a little bit. So 2025 is definitely an intention of getting things more on time. So I'm a little late today. But thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Psychic Hour Reading Show. Today we'll be doing readings with psychic modalities, reading into your life energy. So that is working with peering into just what is in the feeling scene, and also maybe color or numerology realm. That's all the lovely things that we work with on the Psychic Hour. And so I want to say hello to everybody who is here. Hello, hello. Hello, Bernadette. Hello, James. Oh, and then let's see if we can get this going. We had stuff for Vert. There we go. I was like it kind of like a bubble. But all my colors are off too. That's funny. Oh, well. Well, there you go. You can see me changing things. So hello, Bernadette. Hello, James. Hello, Miranda. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Evelyn. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. You can share where you are in the world. I'm in California. Bernadette is in Canada. Okay, so it is very warm here in contrast. It's in the 70s. So we are good. It was cold for a little bit, but, not that cold because it's California. Hello, Miss Kay. Hello, Marcy. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Andrea. Keith. Hey, Keith. Donna. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So, okay, we always talk a little bit about the topic of the day, and then we go into readings, and that's the way we do it. So along the way, you can hear kind of just the musings of a psychic medium, as well as you can share your own, okay? I encourage you to share your own, and that really opens up the space so we can go into readings, okay? It's really lovely to clear the energy. It's really lovely to set the space, and there's multiple ways to do that. There's multiple ways to build the power, and really it's remembrance of the soul and what's inside you and what's inside another person. And to do that, we kind of just can't jump into things always. We sometimes can, but we want to be in touch with the energies. Okay, so thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the hearts. Hello, Emma. Thank you. Maria, hi. Jasmine, thank you. And Keith, oh, thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. It's nice when you can just sit back, when you can just sit back and enjoy the energies. It's really nice. So that definitely lends itself to more flexibility and freedom. I appreciate you, Keith. Thank you. And hello, Tamer. Hello. Okay, so the kind of energies that we're going to open up with to talk before we go into readings is what I said before with clearing space and opening up space. In order to fill your energy and awareness with spirit, or with the sensitivities that you're tuning into, the subtleties, you have to calm your energy down. You have to focus, and you have to change your vibration. And so again, we open and we talk, and we start to become aware of spiritual things, start to become aware of what we've known, start to remember the things that we've experienced, and it suddenly puts us back into that vibration. And also too, as well, when we sit in the power or we meditate, what we're doing is we are neutralizing. We're letting the energy of the day wash away. We're letting the energies of what happened, whether they're emotional, mental, the busyness, start to calm itself. Okay. And so there is an alignment, sure, but there's also a cleaning of the system. Oh my goodness. That's why sometimes you speak out people's, how can I put this? You seek out, that's what I'm trying to say, seek out people's energies because they seem like really calm and they seem really connected. Well, they've cleared out their stuff. We're always clearing out stuff. All right. But they're in resonance with how to move and how to guide and how to change the vibration. So that's why I really encourage meditation. It doesn't have to be traditional. It doesn't have to be, one way someone has told you. You can sit on the stairs. You can sit on the stairs and just close your eyes for a moment, or sit on your bed. Yes, you might fall asleep. So sleeping is a form of meditation. It really is. But to actually start to bridge your consciousness so you're awake for some of these processes, it's just important that you close your eyes or your ears to the noise of the day and start to understand what's really percolating inside you, because there's a universe inside you. There's a universe outside, but there's a universe inside you. Okay. And that universe inside you longs for you to discover the truths and the realizations. And that's how you become a master, and you have power within yourself, and you don't give it away to anyone else. You know what's inside of you and what makes you happy, what makes you angry, who you really love, what you really want to align your life with. That's where you find purpose. It's not always in the most obvious places. Even not going within, sometimes people remind us of our purpose. But my goodness, can you definitely, when you meet somebody or another event happens to you outside of yourself, the resonance of what you know is your spirit can go, yes, this is a good thing. Yes, this person's a good person. Yes, this is a good situation. Yes, I'm going to go for it. That's when you're in tune with your soul. And that's, how psychic and mediums start to prep themselves to be in tune with other people's souls. They have to do a lot of going within. So I encourage you to do that. Meditate, close your eyes in the shower, zone out on a walk, go someplace safe, of course, and just see what percolates and have a conversation with it. Okay? All right. So, because I'm having a conversation with your energy when I'm, if you're wondering how I read, I'm having a conversation with your energy, and then the mediums who come on, or when, I'm doing mediumship, which is not today, because there's only so much we can focus on sometimes, and that's why I'm just choosing to do psychic. I'm having a conversation with your loved ones. I'm having a conversation with your soul. So have a conversation with your own soul. It's very, very important. It's not just for mediumship. It's for healing and peace and happiness and feeling just like, it'll make you feel like you're back in control. It's not about control, but it'll make you feel back you're in the driver's seat. Okay. So now that I feel like I'm in the driver's seat a little bit more with my energy, I'm going to open up the space to readings. So I'm going to say hello to people. Hello. I'll take some questions too if you want about spirit energy or psychic or even mediumship experiences. Sure. Hello. All right. So let's see who's around. Keith's like, I did that today. I fell asleep. That's okay. Sometimes we need to. There's times I almost fell asleep early today. I was like, whoa, the energy is strong. I fell asleep. Yeah. That's okay. As long as it doesn't happen when you've affirmed to kind of work in that space past it. You'll have to push yourself maybe a little bit, but there's nothing wrong if that happens. It's only if you're seeking a certain result. Let's see. Hello. Thank you, Miranda. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Jamie, Arnie. Hello, Michelle. So thank you. Okay, we're opening up the space for readings. Shield, I'm really good today. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Andrea, thanks for the hearts. Okay, open up the space for readings. If you can pop down your month and your day too, that's great. I love going into numerology energy. And so please write out like your day. excuse me, your month. Please write out your month. So if you are born in May, write out MAY. Okay. It helps me to make sure how I'm adding the numbers properly. Thank you so much. And it's always different in the UK than the United States. It's actually they work backwards, so I'm making sure I don't work backwards too. All right, here we go. So I'm going to start choosing, and you popping down your information lets me know you're open to a reading. When I go to you, I'm going to go into a general reading unless you ask me a question, okay? So I will go to you, see if you're still available in the house, present, and I will just make sure you're asking for a general or the question. All right, here we go, everybody. So let's go. Jennifer saying, I felt that 11:11 portal meditation. Ooh, portal meditations. That's nice. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go to Tanya. Okay, Tanya. All right, Tanya, thank you. And then are you looking for a general, Tanya? Let me know if you are. And I am just going to do just some addition, looking into your chart. And then I'm scrolling down to make sure. There's a lot of comments. Okay, general. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate it. Okay. So you're an attitude 6, you are personal day 6-2 as well, and you are a life path 8. Okay, cool. Let me just double check the math on that. I believe that it's right. That is right. Okay. So, all right. Tanya, this is a year truly about family for you and friendship. Okay, so it's very, very important to understand how emotional energy drives you. And naturally, like just by yourself, with who you are, you're such a connected person to your friends and family. So this is a very powerful theme that's happening this year to further your understandings of how you want to be loved, how you want to be supported, and how other people can support you. And it's really a team effort. Okay, so you have 2 major 6 energies going on in your chart this year being activated. And what that is all about making sure that the people around you are up for loving you and know how to love you. There's this energy of like doing and taking care of others. Okay, and I'm just making sure. And then Tanya, if this resonates with you, you just let me know in the comments, okay? I appreciate it. So I make sure I'm in your energy. So there's just like all this doing and loving energy where you want to just take care of others. And it's important sometimes to step back and make sure that you are not just pouring your heart and soul into places that don't understand how to like replenish your own well. Okay. And you're saying, yes, it resonates. Okay, thank you. Hey, Jennifer, by the way, hey. Okay, so there has to be these hard conversations with people around you, and you have to be very observant at the same time to go, whoa, all right, some things need to change here, and I need to be brave to give people chances to actually showcase that they are paying attention to me, showcasing that they are just as engaged with me as I'm engaged with them. So you're going to have to kind of lay down the line. You're going to have to lay down the line with people a lot and then step back. And this is a very important year that I like to talk to a lot of people about when I see this in their chart, because what happens is this sets the emotional stage for the next 2 to 3 years of your life with how your body copes with stress, with how your mind feels overwhelmed or calm, okay? Who we have around us with our tribe, our closest people, really hold our health in our hands, in their hands, excuse me, especially when you have certain placements like influential 6 and you have a life path 8. Okay, so how people treat you and how you're supported are phenomenally impactful with your physical health and your just let's say, pep in your step. Okay. And that's like sometimes a mental thing, right? How we exert ourselves and we're like, even if I'm feeling bad, I'm still going to go out. Even if I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'm still going to go out. So, Tonya, this is a time where I want you to recognize within your body and in your spirit. If you're getting overwhelmed, it means that you haven't addressed some things where you need some hard conversations with people. And I'm going to say to you, like, kind of, that's the number one thing coming in. Something that comes in for a second is there's an acknowledgement for a dog. Either, I'm not quite sure what this is, but it's either you have this dog now, and it's about a lot of love connected to this dog, or it's an acknowledgement of there needs to be like another fur baby within the family. Another support system within the family that is very focused on you, so you can return back to feeling love, feeling recharged. But there's this acknowledgement of a dog. It's a remembrance maybe of what love really is, what unconditional love can look like. But I just want you to think about what that dog means to you. I'm not getting the clear definition on it, but I'm just, it's true, and I'm just going to leave it with you. So you have a dog right now. Well, that dog definitely represents unconditional love, and I wouldn't be surprised if there is another dog in the future. I feel like the one you have now is like a medium-sized dog, and I wouldn't be surprised if you like get a smaller dog to accompany him, or it's just a sign of a puppy coming into the family. Okay, so open your mind to that, and thank you for understanding. You have a dog now, and thank you for understanding. Okay, so I just see like all the brown. I'm just like attracted to like the brown energies in this dog. Interesting. So I'm going to send love to you, and please, please, please just continue to make life special and invite other people to do the same. All right. Let's see. Where am I going? I'm going to go to Jasmine. And Jasmine, let me know if you want a general or specific question. Okay. That's how I'm going out to people. And so Jasmine. Okay. You are an attitude 2, personal day 2, and then 4. You're a life path 8 too as well. Okay, cool. So Jasmine, there you go. Okay, thank you. Jasmine, you can let me know as I'm talking to you if you have a general question. If not, I'm just going to go general. Just let me know. And hi, Nancy. I just wanted to make sure I said hi to Nancy in the house. So hello, Nancy. Hello, Jennifer. Team Angel. Hello. All right. Okay. So Jasmine, this is something that always comes up for people with some placements that I see for you. There's a need to be organized, to be successful. There's a need to be organized, to be calm. Okay. So you might do it in a different way than other people do it. Sure, it's okay. But there has to be a little bit of like color coding, a little bit of, this is exactly in this place, because what happens is you have the significant 4 energy, and the 4, it needs planning to be like successful. And also you have a life path 8. Okay. And so that life path 8, it kind of demands you to look at the details. It demands you to survey everything and be a little bit more careful with how you go about things, not jumping in right away. Okay. And so if you kind of honor those parts of yourself, you are going to have a lot more ease within your life. Okay, here's your question. I just saw it. You're like, does my friend Elena have any message for me? I felt her hug me the other day. Oh, well, Jasmine, I'm not doing mediumship right now. I'm doing a psychic, so I'm not connecting to the other side. But if anything does come up, I will for sure let you know. Okay? I'm just putting it out there. And you said, I'm not, and I'm saying, it's not that you are, it's saying that the success follows you when you are. exactly. Because remember, I said you might not do it in the conventional way. Okay. So this is about knowing that sometimes we have to strengthen certain parts of ourselves for things to go better within our lives. Okay. Some people do very good with um, on the ball, just like, just throw it at me. I'm going to deal with it as I go. Some people do well with that. Not because they're used to it, it's because it's almost like they come alive through that energy. And I feel like when there's energy just thrown at you a lot, you can feel scattered. And so I'm acknowledging that there's almost like too much being overwhelmed or scattered at times to be comfortable with not being a little bit more organized. So organization coming into your life will actually gratefully help. So I just want to acknowledge that, and it will help with getting focused with the new job. It will help manifesting that. The great thing is, so you asked about the job, okay? You asked about the job. And okay, your friend is coming in for a second. You mentioned your friend, so stuff about the job and stuff about your friend. So your friend's coming in a little bit, and she's kind of like joking around a little bit, and she's saying, that you're stubborn. That's kind of funny, and it's like you're the type of person that doesn't believe things easily unless it kind of happens to you. You're like, okay, well, I'll take it, but I'll see how it goes. So it's like you need time sometimes to integrate. And so your friend is saying, like, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Okay. And she's telling me, like, she'll figure it out. She'll figure it out. And she's like, just put that in your back pocket. Okay. And you'll see how it plays out for yourself. But with the new job, okay, for a second, with the new job, this is a really good year for a new job. Okay. This is a really good year for interviewing. This is a really good year for actually changing things within your favor. So there's certain placements where people have more ease with getting new jobs, new houses and stuff. And you have like the newness energy. So that's really, really good. So let's see. Let me kind of look at something. So September is a great time for you. September to really kick up this energy. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are shifting into a new job or have a new job by September, but that is also something that jumps out. Okay, if you're wondering about when the energies are going to get easier. Right now, you are very motivated even within this month. So I actually see it being quite more easier earlier than September. I just feel things are just definitely secured, and you feel more secure too by September. So there's that. You're like, you get head spin all at new things. Yes, that's some of that organization I talked about. It's too overwhelming if you don't slow down and do it a certain way, and a lot of things can be actually fixed because of that. I want just to remind you that a lot of these things that you're looking to create for yourself and things that you want to be better, and you know that you can do a lot of the things you already want, and you're wondering, why don't I have them? Why don't I have them? Like, and even just the new job for, that you're manifesting. It's not exactly what you want to be doing, but you will be taking steps in the direction to have more freedom for yourself. Okay. All the remedies are basically in how you take care of yourself, how you take care of your room, how you take care of your energy, how you take care of making sure that you are focused and that you have a plan. I know this sounds funny. I don't always like tell somebody this, but it's true. Like, your team of guides are saying there's a lot of things that can be easily changed where you're getting what you want, and you're like, oh, it's that easy. And it's just like, yeah, at first it's not, because you have to really like deep dive. It's time to do some deep dive cleaning. It's time to do some updating with your energy. It's time to, look at old writings that you'll find in your room and in your house. And you'll be like, I was this person. Wow, I was this person. And you have to shift into these newer parts of yourself. Okay. So it's going to be a kind of a lot of sifting and looking at things, and hard work. But once that happens, it's going to be actually quite easy for you to do these next steps. And so it's the work. It's the work. And your friend's kind of like, your friend has like a very joking kind of vibration. I know there is no growth right now because there needs to be hard work. Exactly. So your friend's like a very joking vibration. Your friend's like a very joking vibration because she's like saying like, come on, you have to have a sense of humor about this too. Okay. You have to have a sense of humor about this too and tackle it with an open mind. Okay. Because if you're so serious about it, it's no good. It's no good. It's not going to be fun. Right. If you're too serious. And so she's coming in and she's saying you have to make life fun. You have to make life fun. And at first, maybe it won't be fun, but you have to make life fun. And she's like, I'll continue to help make you life fun. That's how it's supposed to be. And she's just saying, don't take it seriously. Just do the hard work, but make it fun. You're creative. You don't have to play by life's rules. Just do the work. As long as you're doing the hard work, but you're doing it in your way, energy is going to open up. And so your friend just wants you to live in joy. Okay. Your friend wants you to figure it out with her and she's going to encourage you. Okay. So life can be still fun, but the hard work has to be done. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you, Jasmine. And in September, it's a really good time for you to really, really be either already in that job or to seek the breakthrough in the job. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you this year. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the love, everybody. Let's see. Thank you. I'm going to go to, let's see, Jackie. I'm going to go to Jackie. Okay, Jackie, we'll see what comes in for you. Just a general. Any messages coming in? Appreciate it. I'm making sure we're birthday right. I do. And then Jackie, just let me know if you're still here. Jackie, I'm going to keep your comment up on screen until you let me know you're still here. Jackie, where was that comment? Jackie Shannon, Cirillo or Cirillo. Let me know if you're here, Jackie. Jackie? Okay, Jackie, if you're here, let me know. If not, you can let me know when you come back and I will jump back to you. Oh, you're here. Okay, thank you. All right. So, all right. Bernadette, yeah, there's more than one streaming channel, Bernadette, just to answer you. There's multiple. There's Facebook, and there's multiples on Facebook, and there's multiples on YouTube, and there's other platforms. There's a lot of, yes, there's a lot of different channels, yes. Okay, so Jackie. Oh, this is a good year. A lot of people are going to have better years. There's going to be a change. It's going to be actively, like they don't see sometimes the full effects of it, but they'll be like, oh gosh, I'm in the change, but this is going good. A lot of people will be feeling more ease within their shifts. So that's good. But so you're kind of reminding me of that when I'm looking at your chart, Jackie. But it's awesome because this is a time where like you get to find your tribe. This is a time where like life is encouraging you to explore and have fun and to like really kick up your sense of self and your identity with like having the freedom to try new things and really shape yourself in a way where you're more sure of yourself. And so through that, your confidence grows. Through that, your voice opens up. Through that, you kind of are more, I would almost say, you could say seasoned. So you're not afraid to speak up, even with some of the people that you've kind of been more delicate with. Okay. So there's acknowledgement of like letting your lion's voice roar in a way where there's just more force behind it. Okay. Um, what comes up too is that's like a natural thing. That's a natural thing needed for you. Anytime that you find in life that you, and this is with close people, this is like how you choose your tribe, because we talked about, finding your tribe more. Anytime you are around others that are supposed to be family or close friends, or you're developing friendships with people, and you find yourself kind of being careful about what you say, that is a sign, unless you kind of test it and work with it and go, okay, well, that person's not comfortable with it, but I have to get my truth out. That's a sign where that those people aren't of your tribe, because you have so much to say, and you have so much vivaciousness naturally with like who you are, that you can talk for hours and hours and hours, and the people that are the kindest and closest to you are going to be so happy that you're such a yapper, that you have so many ideas, so many things to say, so many things to share. Okay. And if you can understand this, Jackie, let me know. You're saying love that. And so this is a year where you're going to feel where this gets to explode on another level, with fun, with friendship, um, with companionship. Even it's going to strengthen your relationships around you, like with like husband, even companionship and deeper understanding. So it's really good, actually. You asked what your guides have to say, and you're like, I'm a tapper. You like a dancer, you mean? Or a tapper, like EFT, I think it's called, frequency tapping, or is it a yapper? Oh, you're saying you're a yapper. Okay. I was like, you're a tapper. That could mean two different things. You are a yapper. Exactly. You're a yapper. And to celebrate that on another level, and to open up life on another level where you get to expand your light. I was going to say something. So like with your guides, they were like telling you that to like, it's almost like Archangel Gabriel energy, like speak your truth, speak your truth. But then they also said, let it be. So there's a couple things happening to you within your life that you've actually have talked to people about, but there is no change. Okay. And so like, your spirit guide team, because there's different types of teams that we have, but there's like, it's almost an angelic frequency, and they're saying you need to let this be, you need to let this be. And there's people who just won't get it yet, and you need to let this be. They will come around in their own way. They will continue to talk to you, but it's almost like you have to let the situation go and just pray for them. And it's weird to do that, because you feel like you could still help, but it's almost like they're shutting down because they don't know how to receive what you're telling them. So let it be. Let it be. Okay? So I give that to you, Jackie. And I'm going to transition. So thank you. All right. So I'm going to go to Evelyn. Evelyn. Okay. Okay, so your attitude 5, personal day 5, and then you are Life path 9. So 559. Okay. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes my brain in math, it's so funny like that. Okay. So you're 559, Evelyn. And so you're welcome, Evelyn. You're welcome. All right. So, Evelyn, there is just naturally this year, I really encourage you to travel. You might have already planned for it, you might have already been dreaming for it, but this is a year of adventure and travel. It's so important when you have so many fives and you're in a 5 cycle that you are allowing yourself to explore life where you're getting out of your normal patterns, not just having fun, but getting out where the waters are uncharted and you're truly able to experience things from a vastly different perspective. And you're saying, always dreaming of it. Exactly. Well, this year you're going to dream even harder because you have placements that are going to push this. And if you can't travel in a broad way, I really encourage you to travel locally. So go investigate the neighboring town or 3 neighboring towns over, or try to align yourself with an organization that can like drive you to an event where everyone's looked out for. Okay. There has to be something where you are allowing yourself to be free. And sometimes we need people's help to be free. Okay. But it allows us to access these different parts of ourselves. Like we're always free at heart, but sometimes within life, we don't have certain things that can help us be free in all the ways we want. So we need to employ help. We need to employ help, and that opens up us even further. Okay. And you're saying, oh, yes, yep. Okay. So it's really important that that's looked at. And let me see. So the way numerology works, I'm like in a very numerological mood this today. I just am. But the way that it works is when you're in a 9 cycle or 9 year and the world is in a 9 cycle, it just is in 2025. A lot of our cycles will double hit in September. Okay. So a lot of people are going to be experiencing exaggerated energy in September because we're all in a 9 world year. And so, Evelyn, this is, again, I'm going to tell people a lot this year, but you are going to be really, either someone's going to surprise you and take you somewhere, or you're going to be out and about in September. What happens when there isn't a travel change that's enacted, which I encourage you to do, is there will be actually a new life skill enacted. So that always will come. That always will come around September. It's a new life skill, change in housing or environment, or travel. That's always guaranteed. Numerology is fun like that, okay? So it's kind of like buck up, your life is meant to change. It is going to change regardless. But if you start making some decisions, you will be more so in the driver's seat of that energy of how you want things to change, because like it or not, it is supposed to. Okay. So numerology and cycles make sure we experience different facets of ourselves every year, every month, and we have certain things that align very strongly at certain times. So Evelyn, my advice to you is really start planning and put yourself out there, because you, again, will be in the driver's seat of how those changes happen. If you are, let's say, forced to do something, you are going to have choices where you're going or what you're doing rather than it just coming at you. And I think that's a very important reminder for this year. Yes, it's very important. Okay. So this year is about traveling, the new life skill or change in house, Okay? You could work with all three. Just please, please, please allow your soul to be free like that this year. It needs it to heal. Okay. Absolutely, Evelyn. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's go into it. I'm gonna go James. James. Okay. November 22nd. Thank you. And then you want General James. Hello, everybody coming in. Hello. So, what's coming up, James, is there's a life of responsibility that needs to be acknowledged. And sometimes there's a weight of responsibility and we don't know how to get started. And sometimes we are deep in that responsibility, but you have numbers that require you to like really look after others or be very conscientious with your message or how you lead others. You have that within you naturally. Like you want to do well, you take things very seriously. You are a thoughtful person, James. But life is continuously inviting you to be in a leadership role or connected to people in leadership roles. So you have more flexibility with how you can help humanity experience like morality or like spirituality or just excellence. It's kind of funny I say all those big lofty words, but it's basically saying you have to put yourself in positions where you can make a change. If you feel like you wish you could, and you have some like really strong drivers where you're saying to yourself, this could be better. Why aren't people doing this? This is important, and you're saying you can understand this spot on. You must do the hard work or work. Sometimes it doesn't have to be hard, but we always have to do the work to make sure that you're in those places, because my goodness, your energy will open up and people will recognize the quality of person and care that you're giving, and everyone will benefit. It's kind of like a win-win, but you have to do some of these first steps that allows you to be in the rooms that you're supposed to be in. Okay. What did I want to say? So some of this is kind of confronting your support system. Okay. So if you can understand this too, James, like you don't exactly have the proper support system at times. So it's kind of, it kind of goes full circle with what I'm trying to say to you. It's kind of like you have to be not only in better rooms, but you have to find people who are truly there to support you, and you're not done yet finding your support. So it's almost like it's either friends or family or both. Like they don't necessarily share all your viewpoints, or they're not necessarily like lit up. They don't have a fire under their bum or within their belly to do stuff. They're a little bit more. It's like I'm aware of that. Like I feel like some of your family members have done very humanitarian things, and you're like, I want to do more of that. I want to do more of that. But they're inspired in different fields and in facets than you are. And then some of your friends, they're not as, let's say, active about the belief systems that you share. And so if you can understand this too. And so they're saying that's fine, but you can't just hold your energy where it has to keep going. So again, new support system, different support system. You have to value your old one too, but you need to have an evolved support system. Okay. And like forgiveness for people who don't get it. But there has to be an involvement. There has to be a shift, and you have to kind of tune into yourself and turn to yourself to get this energy keyed up and this resolved. So there is going to be this year and into next year a lot more time alone. And I think like this year especially, you're not going to exactly welcome that necessarily because you want it to be different. Okay, so this is a period, James, where there's going to be a lot of change the next 2 years, where you will feel a little bit more isolated at times. But you will strengthen some of the important relationships that you need to have. going forward. So this is a very, like, it's a chrysalis period. It's very good because I do feel like you are going to have your eye on the prize as you're doing this. So stay strong, stay focused, and continue to shift your energy because you're supposed to really transform, and know that it's all for the better. Okay? So I'm going to say that to you. I hope that makes sense. There's a lot more to say to it, sure, but that's what's really in the energy right now. Okay. Better support, more alone time. Got it. Yep. And you're going to really contest that support this year and look into why that's so. And then you're going to have to be protective of your energy with what you need. Okay. Absolutely. All right. So where am I going? Let's see here. Let's see. So I'm going to go Amanda Parker. Amanda, are you still with us? Amanda Parker. Let me know, Amanda. Then you let me know if you have a question or if it's general, but Amanda Parker. Okay, you're here. All right, thank you. So I'm just going to start going into your energy, and then you let me know if you have a question along the way, okay? And where were you? I just had you, Amanda. There you go. All right. Okay, so the first thing that I want to bring up is I always like to tell people sometimes like their little superpowers. Okay, so sometimes our superpowers are known and felt, and sometimes we're just like, well, I noticed this, but I'm not sure about myself. And Amanda, you're born on a 1 day, okay? And that is always such a great day to have because it's like when you talk, people listen. And you need to know that about yourself. And you also have a placement where you are the unexpected for yourself. Other people can see it, but you're the unexpected leader too as well. And you're like, why are you giving me, this responsibility, or why are you handing things my way? And it's like that within our numbers and within our energy. There's leaders amongst us that really want to be leaders, but people don't actually see that energy on us. And then there's other circumstances where people see that on us and we're just given things. So Amanda, know that within different situations, people always ask for help and try to include you on things because they naturally know that you can handle more than the average person. So this is a mixture of knowing that you're very needed and also forgiving a lot of people, because some people will want to push with what they can get out of you. Okay, so it's almost like you will always have to address fair compensation to see if you're doing more for people than that they're doing for you. Okay, so forgiveness and finding people who have kindred souls and good hearts, and not looking at people with rose glasses. Okay, I think it's important to have compassion with people, but sometimes we have rose tinted glasses and we go, well, I see that within this person, and they're actually a really good person, and I want to open my mind and, give them a chance. And it's like, you have to acknowledge what you see with the good, and then you have to acknowledge what you see with the bad. And you have to put that together because that's the full picture. Okay. So I want to acknowledge how intuitive you are and empathic, and the things that you see are real. They're real. I don't want to tell you, I don't want to ever say that what you're seeing is not real, because I know what you're seeing is real. It's just you have to see then the other parts too. to really go, this is who this person is, not just parts. So I encourage you to investigate in the full person. Okay. I also feel like there's a lot of healing, like within the family happening. It might be in your immediate family, or it might be outside. It might be like cousins or sister or something like that. But I feel like this is connected to like baby. It's either I'm like being aware that someone just had a baby, or there's like somebody with a young child and they were helped, and that's either directly linked to your family or a family close to you. Okay, but that's coming in, and there's a lot of like peace and excitement around that. So I just have to acknowledge that. And it's almost like people within the spirit world, and also just like I'm aware of people around you, there's like so much gratitude for all that you do for other people, because you really do a lot. It's like going up and above with like baking, or if you're not even in the mood for baking, like just I don't know how to put it. It's like you're willing to do things for other people. Like, oh, you need help with that? Okay, I'll go do this. So it's funny because they're bringing up baking. So it's like, I don't know if you like baking or not, but I know that you do things for the family, you do things for other people who need it. And it's just like, you're always up for the task. And so the spirit world wants to say thank you for that. And just the people around you, like, please know that there is so much gratitude in their hearts, even though they don't always express it. So that's coming to you, Amanda. And this just continue to like find your happy place to restore. It's important that you restore yourself. So I'm seeing like this really big warm sun. It reminds me of like the beach. But and then thank you for understanding. Thank you for understanding. But there's like this really, really warm, big sun. And so I don't know. It's like a horizon that just has this really big, warm sun. It could be a nod to the beach. It could just be you looking up into the sky where the sun hits, and you have like a favorite area that you go to, and you feel the warmth of the sun radiating down. But like, go to that place, or go to places where you can feel the big, bright, warm sun in the sky, and you can just sit down and take it in, because that's how you recharge. It's such an important place for recharging for you. And it's important for you. The last thing I'm going to say too is it's very, very important that you, like within your job and within your friendships, you are allowed to hold people accountable for the truth. You might have to just say it once and then step back. You might have to say it again and then step back. But continue to fight for the underdog and hold people accountable for the truth. It's going to be a lifelong thing within you, but your energy comes alive when you are that way. Okay? And you're saying, I think you just lost my sister. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm giving you a lot of love. There's a lot of love around the family. And I just feel like you've gathered so much support for everybody in that place. So there is a congratulations, because I feel like there's newness coming into the family. So it's like there's something to do with baby healing. Okay, so keep that in mind. But there's also a tremendous appreciation for all that you've done to like comfort people within the family too. So I'm going to give that to you, Amanda. So thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry for your loss, Amanda. And people are giving you love too. Jennifer, there's so much support. Okay, everybody. So I'm going to just do one more quick one for today. I'm hoping to be back a little bit before Wednesday, because I just sometimes you just want to do more readings within a week. But you'll definitely see me on Wednesday. But I'm going to do one more before I leave for tonight. So Kendra, I'm just going to go to you for just a quick one. Kendra, so this is very important. So you have energy where it's important for you to be stubborn. It's important for you to enact what you know you want. And most times you do, there's no games with that. But if you ever find yourself second guessing yourself when you know you've made a decision, or you feel like you haven't even had the ability to make a decision because you feel overwhelmed, that's letting you know that you're sick, you're overwhelmed, your energy is off, because you naturally know what you want. You naturally know what you need. And especially this year, is there's so much positive change and force and motivation that you've been having to reclaim these new parts of yourself. Don't let any hiccups within the year discourage you. Just know that it's a pivot. You're gaining momentum. You have to learn additional things to get even stronger. Okay? And don't let it second guess yourself or doubt yourself along the way. Keep going. You'll get a resurge of energy. Okay? So trust yourself. People trust you. I feel like a lot of people just really resonate and open up to you naturally. Continue to trust yourself and keep getting stronger within that realization. The confidence will grow even stronger. You're saying, yes, I'm here. I overthink. I do overthink a lot. And you're saying, yeah, that's true. You know what you want, though. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, you don't have to overthink. You know what you want. Like, you know what you want, and then you find yourself overthinking. Sure, but where has that gotten you? Not good places. So you know what you want. And so it's time to just do that and see what happens. And I promise you. So like certain people within their charts, it's important to overthink. And other people, it's important to act. It's important to this or that. Yeah, sure. But you have a placement where you should be thinking, but once you know what you want, you should act. You have a leadership position. You have an innovator position within your chart. And those energies all are about fire and things needing to be born and birthed. So you have to share your ideas with someone else, or you have to get them out by enacting and not overthinking. So it's all about confidence this year. Please try what happens when you just go for what you want. You're going to be really surprised. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining with me for the Psychic Hour. I appreciate you. I will see you on Wednesday, maybe before that. Like I said, I'm itching to do something. But I will see you Wednesday and Friday next week. Thank you, everybody, for being with me here today. I will see you very soon. Until then, please go with love, luck, and light. And don't forget to live. And I'm sorry for all the people I didn't get to in the beginning. I will be here next week. Take care. Bye.